Welcome back to Milkhouse Conspiracy Theories, where we break down the craziest conspiracies we've ever heard. Now, have you ever heard that celebrities are clones?
Yes.
I sure have.
Yeah, let me hear your reasons why you think there might be clones of celebrities in Hollywood.
Well, I mean, they got money, and kind of crazy, and they different beliefs, and like anyone that knows Los Angeles is city of the angels, right? So it's like, and, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you can go biblical, you can go anything, but like anything's possible. I think clones are definitely a possibility, and then you already have some people like admit saying, hey, to something like Kanye West kind of went off a deep end one day, and then he's been trying to swim back to shallow shore. And like I seen something in the news the other day, how he put an article in the Wall Street Journal about like we're apologizing, but whenever for a couple of years ago. But like I think Kanye kind of set everyone off a deep end and was like, hey, but he's right about some things, but. So I don't know. They have a lot of money and kind of crazy culture, I guess. It makes it very plausible for people. I think that's why there's a good plausibility that it, could happen, or possibility, I should say.
So you think the public freakouts might not be them? Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean?
Like you said, Kanye kind of went up the deep end. Do you think that's not him?
I mean, there's kind of like the way that I'm not even saying Kanye. Like he definitely acted differently, but I don't know the guy mental health, but like it definitely didn't seem like the same person I was like prior to all that, So it's like I wouldn't say clone, but some sort of something
replica or something,
or even Jamie. People saying Jamie Foxx was looking like weird after his stroke and whatever. But you do have a lot of celebrities that happen to look or even Kevin Hart was in an accident one time. It should have killed him or whatever, right? And like I don't know if you ever remember about that. I'm just unlocking memories that I was in there, and like anyone else you'd have seen. I mean, look at Paul Walker. He died in a car crash, right? Like everyone was there to witness that. I don't know. I think it's more about, seeing, believing sometimes. And, until you really see it for yourself or witness it, there's always that skepticism to everyone, especially when you have money and you propagate a lot of things. It's you put a lot of what ifs in people's minds. That's why you kind of give it room to roam around, as people have an imagination and they're willing to explore it.
True. Very true. Steph, what do you think?
I don't have a real thought as to why we have clones or why people believe that. I don't have insight on that. What's your thought behind this?
So I think it's definitely possible. I think if there are clones or replicas, if you want to say an actual clone made of their DNA, or excuse me, or in like an android or something like a replica, I think they're used to have an obedient replica that can continue to make money through brands or movies or whatever like that. So you have an uncompliant individual that's like, no, I'm not going to do that. If they are cloned, they can be controlled to a point. Now, it's pretty science fiction, but I do think it's possible. Also, too, I think celebrities, just hear me out here. This is the conspiracy part of my brain. I do think celebrities could possibly pay for clones of themselves so they can sit back and relax while their clone does all the work. Now, there was a movie made in 2005 called The Island, starring Ewan McGregor. Do you guys remember that one?
I have not watched that movie. I would like to watch it, probably. Because I've heard
watch it. I remember seeing it, and my wife and I watched it the other night. But it's about these people that live in this underground facility, and they are told, from as far as they can remember, there was an apocalyptic type event, and so they are the survivors, and they kind of go through the same process every day, taking care of themselves, yada yada. And there is a lottery that happens. I think it's weekly, might be daily, but that someone is pulled to slaughter because there is one island left in the world that's safe, and that person can go to the island. Anyways, you fast forward, spoiler alert, you find out that everyone in this facility is a clone of someone on the outside, and they all belong to the elites, which can pay for that. Now, in the film, they're more used for like body
organ harvesting. Yeah,
organ harvesting. Like, I got a bad liver. Guess what? I have a perfect match. Bingo. And they have enough money to pay for this kind of stuff. And
honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think when you start talking like that, I do think people actually have something similar like that.
Yeah, Like no joke.
It exists.
We're this group here. We believe that there is a lot of truth inside film, and I believe they're kind of showing a glimpse of the actual truth, but they're hiding it in a science fiction film. But I do think it's possible. I did find there is a company in the United States called Viagen, and any guess to what they do?
I have a few inappropriate guesses, but I'll let you tell me.
So this company, like I said, located in the United States, does commercial cloning services for pets. Those pets include dogs, cats, horses, cattle, goats, and pigs. And they have successfully cloned over 15 different animal species. Now, it's a legit thing. So if someone has their favorite dog, say, or their favorite cat named Marcy,
and think we're poor and we know this.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And so I'm going to pay $50,000 to this Viagen, and they can clone the cat and literally give you the cat back. They take its cells, whatever process. I'm sure it's a pretty penny, but the fact that they can do this is legit. And what's really interesting, Viagen is owned by Colosso Biosciences. And Colosso Biosciences, I remember reading something about this a couple years ago. Their main goal is to de-extinct animals. So animals that have already been extinct, such as the dire wolf, the woolly mammoth, and the Tasmanian tiger.
Well, my grandma's last name was Bear. Does that count? She coming back alive? She was an animal.
Sure. And the company claims to have a hybrid woolly mammoth calf by the year 2028. We are so close.
Can't wait.
I feel like they're just filling in DNA. Like we're living Jurassic Park.
We're living and breathing Jurassic Park, and I'm hoping to get a job there when they do.
Listen,
I think it would be great.
But
I would buy a mammoth. I'm not gonna lie. Mammoth.
Oh yeah, dude.
Cool.
I
loved Ice Age.
It's not
It's
such
a great movie.
Like I'll witness the cloning the animals. I think that's kind of neat. It's wrong too, but if they can do it with animals, they can do it with people.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I honestly think humans might be easier. Maybe not, but I mean, mammal and depending on a few factors, I don't know. I don't think our DNA is that much different. I mean, you're just like, oh, hey, we're gonna replicate this. Our process. Like, I'm not obviously versed in genetics and how that's gonna work, but it's just copying whatever's already there, right? And if you want to add something in there, I mean, I do have a slight understanding of how it works, but.
Well, do you remember how they cloned dinosaurs in Jurassic Park?
Yeah, they just filled in the.
They filled in the gaps with what?
Yep. Frog DNA.
Frog DNA, and that's why they were able to change sex and reproduce.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure Michael Crichton wrote the truth in that book. Don't laugh.
Actually, tell you the truth. Funny thing about Michael Crichton is apparently he was allowed access to like CIA operation stuff that most other people were not allowed to have. So I mean, when it comes down to it, the reason why he sold what he did is because he was selling the truth. So I mean, there's that.
Cook. Let him cook.
I mean, he probably knew that, but I just figured if no one else knew, I just kind of discovered that recently. I think
you're preaching, brother. You're preaching right now.
Oh, well,
you're preaching on deaf ears. Person down there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm all in.
You're all in. I know you are. I'm teasing.
All in. It's fine.
But I think it's definitely possible. I think it's a fun topic, but it's also kind of creepy. Do you have any last thoughts?
Well, there was one that I thought was funny about the whole celebrity thing. Was like I seen one a while ago where everyone was like, Donald Trump is Elvis and Elvis is Donald Trump. I was like, you match them up. I was like, you know what? They had some compelling evidence in the facial structure. Like, I'm not going to lie, but it's like, I didn't do all the research, but if everything they did do was lined up, it's like, you know what? Dang, maybe I'm pretty stupid and I don't really realize this, but like, I thought that was probably one that was funniest I seen. I was like,
oh, that's funny.
Yeah. You guys didn't see that one ever?
No,
I heard about it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's wild.
Yeah, I thought you being TikTok, you might have come across it. But the algorithm picks and chooses. Yeah, there was I think the dude was like the fittest flat earther. I used to be on Facebook when I had it. And
crazy.
yeah, he'd come up with like, they had compelling evidence. But, you know, I think even those people sometimes are psyops. You just never know.
That's true. It's a good point.
I'm not saying it is. It's all allegedly, but.
Kyle, can you do an Elvis impression for us, please?
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. No, not really.
That was good.
That was better than mine. So.
Well, I'd hope so. You don't have an Adam's apple.
I didn't hear true.
Yeah, it's because I don't have one.
Oh, okay.
You got an Eve's apple.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
All right, that's it for conspiracies. Peace out.
Yeah.
Bye.